John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Biggest story coming into this one. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates. And today's starter, Justin Steele. What do you got on him, Chris? Okay, all set to go. This is Joey Bart.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Well,
Steele was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
you're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Ryan Reynolds here. Swinging a foul out of play.
I love watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games.
Hard liner. And that's just foul. Field 2. Just underway here from Wrigley. Lined into right. 2-1 down. Lau at the plate. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Brandon Lau pops one out of here. 3rd home run of the season. Nick Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jared Triolo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hammer, base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. Safe. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. Finds its way through, base hit. And it gets by him. Mingo rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of the...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched. Taking that outside fastball and driving.
Here comes Greg Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swanson fires over to first. That's the third out. The two-round trippers in this inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Bubba Chandler. What's the word on him? Ian Happ up to hit. Happ with some impressive production lately. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Alex Bregman swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes, and there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And 1-2. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Cabrera, the tall righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there, got him. That's out number two.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Lau stands in now and watches strike one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Just off
out.
the outside part of the plate. Right side, hard hit. Inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Back here at Wrigley Field, Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Out towards right center field. Cruz in position. One away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly matched a homer in his last game.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
One and two now. Stays alive. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Gonzalez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. To third. Throws to first in time. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one hammered but pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Chopper to second. Hoerner slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Jared Triolo now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. In time to Bush. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Amaya. This one in the air center field. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Reached on an infield single his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Slides for the stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Smoked on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. Start of the 4th, digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Hey! Next pitch is outside. And it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. 1 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Bart batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Down the line, it's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Pushing for more, pushing his luck.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-0. B-Ray coming to the plate now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Laced to right center, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Swings through that one. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Corner over to first. Lowe out on the play. They limit the damage. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. He swings and fouls one off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Here at Wrigley Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Bush takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now, Jake Mangum. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah. This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a ball.
The Pirates up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but
runner takes off. Line drive. That's a base hit. Mangum coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. 1 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Into the outfield. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Ball one.
To the right side. And it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. The run comes in from second. It's 10-0.
Up next is Pirates. The catcher, number 14.
Here's Joey Bart now. 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Bobby Milner.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now. But we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Popped up. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. 1 run across. A second scores as well. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Nico Warner.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 away. Carson Kelly will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chop to the left side. Triolo fires over to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now, Brandon Lowe. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball, that's down.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's a hit. Lead runner around second. Here comes Gonzalez. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 13-0. Triolo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's to third, and foul ball.
No, foul ball.
Foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul.
Corner. Over to Swanson. He turns it, but safe
No,
at
he's in
first.
there.
It's a fielder's choice.
The batter number 2.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. This to third. Bregman to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one at triple digits. Triple digits on that last pitch. So digging in, Ian Happ, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Tap to first. O'Hearn. He takes it on his own, and 2 away now. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the order now. Joey Bart up here. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Swanson. He turns it. A sensational double play. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. On the ground. Corner. And that's the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
Out towards right center field. Reynolds settles under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Up the middle, Horwitz. Slinging it to first in time.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Suzuki now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Owen Chu now. High fly ball, right field. Reynolds has a beat on it. And that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready to begin the 8th. Brian Reynolds digs in now. One up, one down. Brandon Lowe, the next to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Buccos up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Manager out of the dugout now. The new pitcher in the game,
Number
Shelby
77.
Miller. He's making his
Shelby
second appearance of the season.
Miller.
Hey!
To first, might be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. And that's
He's
quick
out.
work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs. Inning over. So here's Horner
Leading
now.
off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Chandler into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Now there's one away. So digging in, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Yancey. Swanson.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Bounced up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Over to Swanson. He turns it to first. Double play. Nicely done. Bases empty after the double play. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson. And that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Hunter Barco. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And it's fouled away. Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball there. The Pirates up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
That one is absolutely belted. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there. Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
And a foul ball. Second and third, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouled off left side. knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he gets Bregman. Cubbies with only one out left.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Crow Armstrong in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, two outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. Throw-in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. That one fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Bush on third. Crow Armstrong at second with two gone. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Nico Horner on deck for the Cubs. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one. 13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.